Greetings, and welcome to this video tutorial on how to start Srias system and make proper initial settings in less than 3 minutes. Supersport system is typically viewed as an online training guide allowing to plan individual seasons, build progressions, design weekly and daily workouts and training sets. Srias can mean infinitely more for an experienced coach. But in this tutorial, we will concentrate on the beginning steps which will allow you to successfully set up the system and start using it in minutes. Once you register and receive unique username and password, you are ready to log in into Srias environment. To do that, we usually go to www.macrotone.com and select Service Login Link. Here, we first need to select our sport and enter username and password. This will take us to a system welcome page. This page is designed as your communication and assist center. From here, you can proceed to initial settings by pressing Next button. In trial mode, the system will create first group automatically once you arrive to coach administration page. After your first athlete is set, you will be able to add more athletes and place them under different administrative groups. Once an athlete or group is selected, you will receive access to athletes' training data, training plans, and workouts. At this time, we will enter our first athlete personal information to initiate the process. Srias system separates training for individual strokes and medley and treats them differently. In essence, we view individual medley as an independent stroke by itself, which allows coaches to have very unique perspective at medley training. Simply start with selection of your preferred training modality and then click on Next. You will be able to change your selection at any time later. Personal profile page is the only mandatory form in the program. All other entry points will be calculated for you based on entries made on this page. The program will still offer you a choice to make any adjustments on your demand. Start entering information with Part 1, Athlete's Personal Information. Several points to note here. Athlete's username and password belong to an athlete now and may allow him to enter his personal training center with a coach permission. As a coach, you're in full control and can allow or block permissions. However, creating a unique username for an athlete is a requirement. Date of birth. For system purposes, we are only concerned with athlete's year of birth. Height and weight. You can enter values in metric or English system. Suggested maximum heart rate. The system will calculate this value once you enter the year of birth. However, heart rate reaction on exercise can be different in different individuals, and therefore we give you the ability to override standard values. This is actually important, since we calculate heart rate's corridor per energy zone from this value. From now, you can still use the system default value, but keep in mind that you may need to check this parameter later. We are now moving on results planning section, which is one of the most critical planning functions. Just enter athlete's best event, distance, and recent full effort time. Previous season championship time will work just fine. For results planning purposes, you will also need to enter new season target time. That is where things are starting to become tricky, since individual ability to progress may depend on number of factors. For now, plan within 2-3% improvement per season. This will work just fine for a start. Season planning is made easy with Srias tools. We recommend to start planning with just one season. To do that, just enter the beginning date of your training and date of the main event for the season. You will also need to define the initial season intensity level. We recommend starting season with 90 or 92.5% intensity, which is calculated from the previous best time value entered before. Selecting rest day. We believe that athletes need at least one rest day a week under any conditions. So select the day which is usually your day off. You will be able to add more rest days on a weekly planner page. That is it. Your first athlete is set and you are ready to proceed to training center or make any adjustments that are specific to your situation. Please select Next and enjoy our program. Our next tutorial will be devoted to setting up weekly planner.